So as we were talking off the records, like, you know, Manj, you have been around for almost 2 decades. You have seen the ups and downs of the music industry, not just in India, but in the UK as well. So what is your take?
The only thing that I'm feeling now from this, what's happening right now with the music scene, is that it's become very, I'm using the word, it sounds quite harsh, but fake. It's become like almost like brainwashing fake. Like what's real is not real anymore. Meaning, if there's a song, and we pretty much all know, if I put 100 people in a room and I said, hey, I'm gonna play this song, and I played the track, out of 100 people, maybe 85, 90 people would say, that's not a very good song. But if I kept playing the song over and over again in the same room 100 times, slowly but surely, maybe 20 people would say, I still don't like the song. But the other people will start saying, you know what, I don't mind the song now. So what's happening is that people are like brainwashing people of bad music to good music. And good music is getting drowned in this.
Drowned.
So
is the right word that you use.
Because where good music is, initially it shines straight away. But because things are getting so heavily views and blah, 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 everything's a number game now. Whereas back in the day, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, so as you said that, like, you know, good music, or you can say melodies are getting drowned. You know, they are not promoted the way, you know, a party song would be promoted, or a club song would be promoted. Also because of the number game, as you said, it was early, back in the day, it was not about the likes, or it was not about the numbers of millions of views, or the monies a song would make. It was just good music. You guys wanted to make music.
And the only way you would know a song is working is when people are playing it in the cars, in the clubs, in the parties, in the weddings. That's when you know, oh, this song is doing well. Like now, a song will release, most likely that song people would not want to listen to, but after brainwashing everybody and it's got 700 million views on it, automatically everybody is now playing the song. And I think, you know, it's sad really. The only example I would say which was really cool was the song by Pavdaria, Naja.
Yes, of course.
Amazing song.
I loved it. I loved it.
Hardly any promotion, hardly any PR, but huge success. Huge successful song. Daru Badnaam, huge. Lamborghini, huge successful song. So these songs are like, you know, there are songs that come out that will be ridiculously famous because they're just good songs. So it gives people hope out there as well. I want everyone to understand that you can make good music and release it and hope for the best. It's just unfortunate to see that a lot of good music that is releasing is getting drowned by people brainwashing people on crappy music that they think is good.
Yeah, and also because of many people involved in the entire making of music. Earlier it used to be just the creators, just the musicians, just the lyricists and the singer.
I think that you had a good point there. Lyricists are the most important people today.
Yeah, we can't forget.
Back in the day when we first started making music, music was very important. Lyrics and composition was really cool, but then the music that was behind the lyrics and compositions was what gave it the boost. That's what the Bhangra industry, the UK Bhangra industry was known for. It was like, oh, hence why you say it sounded different. It sounded different because the music was so different, yet you're still listening to similar voices and the same kind of compositions and lyrics.
Maybe the desi lyrics, the folk.
But everything musically was changed. Now today, if you listen to music coming from India, everything's very, very modern and so on.
Formulaic also, like, you know.
But lyrics are the most important now. Like, I mean, you know, Filhal, Brit made, Jani is an amazing lyricist. So I think lyrics are very, very important today, whereas back then it wasn't. Brainwashing of music, again, today is huge. Back then it wasn't. So, you know, over 2 decades, there's been so many changes. And just like fashion, everything goes full round circle again. And now remixes have come back in. Everyone's remixing old songs. I think a lot of people, when you read a lot of comments on some of the remixes that come out, a lot of people prefer the old songs. But, I mean, even we got it on Lal Gagra. Lal Gagra,
of course,
the original song that we produced for Herbie Sahara back then, compared to the new version today. People like the new version, but some people don't like the new version because they prefer the original.
Like that.
So
because we have attached ourselves to that,
absolutely.
the memories are attached,
Absolutely.
and it's somewhere sacred,
I think
for some people.
It's a divide now, because there's the older people from the past who
Yes.
love the originality,
Yes.
and then the newer kids who don't even know about the old song, who are liking the new version.
Yeah, so when I was talking to Tanishq on this podcast, we had some really good conversation wherein he was talking about that, how much I love original music. I do love original music, and he has produced some really good songs for Shubh Mangal Savdhan and many other movies. He had that point, which you also mentioned, is that it's always amazing when you are giving that music to the latest generation, and you want them to have a feel the way we have adored music, the way we have consumed that music. It's amazing for the latest generation.
The latest generation, because they don't even know of that music scene. And to be honest, that was a foundation of music of today. And when we was making Lal Kagar, and I was sitting with Tanishq, I said, Tanishq, brother, do you understand how hard it is to make an original hit song? It's very hard to make an original hit song. I think today anybody who does that is lucky to make an original hit song, because it's so hard to do that. It's a lot easier to make a remix of an older song to a hit song, because you have that power.
You already have that.
And he agreed. He goes, Paji, we've been listening to all your original songs, Sadi Galis to Alu Chaat, Sambla, Paisa Paisa, so and so. Those were all original songs coming out today. So it is. I think people should not give up in making original songs. Keep making original songs. Remixes will always be there. What you want is people to remix your song 10 years down the line.
Brilliant.
So make original songs today so they can remix them 10 years.
So good that people would want.
Yeah, absolutely. Because remixes are in, but it'll do full circle. It'll come back out, and then originals will come back in.
Yeah. But we are in the times that we are in today. It's all about promoting the hell out of yourself.
Yes, just keep marketing.
And here we have Manj Musik, still in that old school of, I'm here making my music, you like it.
It is that mentality. I think my thing is, let's just put music out. If people like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. We'll try. Like I said, I haven't done any promotions myself for years and years and years. Maybe I need to get in with the time. Maybe I need to start doing more promotion.
We need to see more of you. That was one of the primary motives of this podcast, that I wanted to meet and shake hands with Manj Musik.
Thank you. No, it's been 2 decades of hard work. And I'm not stopping. I'm still going. I'm still doing what I need to do.
Amazing. You mentioned Paisa Paisa. How can I not have you sing that song that I really loved?
Now, Paisa Paisa was originally, I'll give you a quick little history.
Please.
Originally, Paisa Paisa was sang by Manaki. Manaki was a singer who used to travel with us on all shows back in the day from the UK. And he's also the singer from Dur. So he's the original composer and singer for that song also. And then Paisa Paisa was a big hit song that Akshay Paji liked. And Akshay Paji said, I want to take Paisa Paisa and want to put it in the movie. De Danadan, I think it was De Danadan. And then we changed the song, and Manaki again sang it.
Wow.
With a Hindi twist.
Yes.
So the original, the Hindi one, Na Paisa Paisa Karti Hai. You know the Hindi version, I know the original version.
Of course.
So there's been a history of remixes, as to say, in our history as well.
Wow.
Paisa Paisa was released on 2004 on an album, I think it was Manaki's album. Again, Sheran Di Qaum Punjabi.
Yeah.
So Sheran Di Qaum Punjabi was also a song we did with Manaki back in the day.
Wow.
And we did it again and remade it and then put it into a film and featured Akshay in there and so on. So there's a lot of history on, a lot of people don't understand the amount of songs we did as RDB. We didn't just do it ourselves. I mean, I can sit here and try to take all the credit and say, RDB did this, RDB did this, RDB did this. RDB was a collective of people who put music together collectively. Wow. So from Manakis to Binders to different singers and writers that we used to collaborate together, and we used to put our twist and music to it, and it became an RDB genre of sound.
Yes.
So today, for anybody who's making music, if you're going to sit in the studio on your own and say, I'm going to make this track and I'm going to do it, and this is mine and blah, 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 and you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Work with people, collaborate with people. I think the industry should all collaborate with each other, help each other grow, because then the industry will grow. I think that's the best way. Why is it in hip-hop industry all rappers end up working with each other and collaborating with each other? It helps the industry grow. And I think even with now I've got a firm stance in the India hip-hop industry. They should all collaborate together.
Your song in Kambakt Ishq was a rage.
That's right.
And we still can't forget it.
So O Mangalam was a funny story on that song, because originally that song was done by Anu Malik.
All right, yes.
And nobody knows this. So Anu Malik had made a scratch version of O Mangalam.
Okay.
And that scratch version he had sent to Akshay Paji. And Akshay Paji liked it. He said, but chalo, I like it. Guys, give me an option. I'm just going to send you a little thing. And it was just a small piece. And it was, O Mangalam, Mangalam, O Mangalam, Mangalam. That's all it was. And he goes, I'm sending you this. Do something with this. And we said, oh, okay, okay. So we sat in the studio and we sat with Dad. Our father wrote the song. Our father wrote a lot of songs. He wrote Sing is King also. He wrote Aaja Mahi's verses. He wrote Alu Chaat. So we sat with Dad and we said, okay, we need to make a song on this, O Mangalam Mangalam. So, and there's a part at the start of Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu. Yeah. So we wasn't, obviously being Sardar, we wasn't aware of exactly what that was and how it's pronounced and so on. So we had a Gujarati friend.
Oh, really?
And we called his father. And his father came and he goes, what's the problem? We said, okay, how do you pronounce this at the start? How do we sing it? So he taught me slowly. I mean, I don't even know how to, don't ask me to do it now because I'll probably do it all wrong. He taught me how to say it and everything. So then I sang it and we made the song. We made a scratch song and we sent it to Akshay Paji. And at that time, Sajid Nariwala sir had already arranged a video shoot for O Mangalam, a different version. And overnight they switched the song and said, right, you guys are going to fly in, we're going to get you in the video, we're going to put you in there, we're going to do this song now, we're going to shoot you, and then afterwards we'll shoot Kareena and Akshay's parts, and we're done. And we're like, amazing, let's do it. And boom, it was there, and O Mangalam came out. A lot of people used to say that you guys brought the Punjabi music into the Bollywood industry in that urban way.
Yes.
Because nobody else was doing it at that time. It's a journey that I will never forget. I think it's a journey that everybody should understand, that there's always a struggle behind everything.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. Whatever we was doing at that time, we was learning day by day how this works. We had no idea how Bollywood works. The first time we made, our first song was Namaste London, right, Rafta Rafta. So Akshay Paji said, Manj, I want you to fly to Bombay, and I want you to sit with Himesh Reshammiya, and I want you to make a song for Namaste London. I said, okay, and he goes, the producer will also be there, Vipul Shah. He will also be there, and produce something, create something, and send it to me. We said, okay, theek hai. So me and Koli Paji took a flight for the first time in our life, flying to Bombay. For the first time in our life, coming to a studio to work with Himesh Reshammiya. We get to Bombay and we're like, okay, where's the studio? So
on the streets of Mumbai.
On the streets of Mumbai. So the rickshaw is taking us to some gullies.
Yeah, the Versova.
Okay, where the hell are we going? We go to the stairs. There's a small. No, actually, it wasn't a small. It was a big room, but there's mattresses on one side.
Yeah.
On the floor, and a full band on the other side. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Where's the studio? Where's the equipment? Where's the desk? And Vipul Shah sitting there, and there's 2 microphones on the mattress. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So me and Koli looked at each other and were like, okay, let's just join in. Shoe laga, please take shoes off. Okay, take shoes off. Sat down. We felt as though there was going to be a mehfil. So we sat there and Himesh walks in with his cap on. At that time he used to wear his cap.
Yeah.
He comes in his cap, hey, how are you? And I'm like, okay, cool. So he sits down, gives the microphone to me, and he gets a microphone. And we're like, okay. How do we make a song from here? And he's like, so let's compose something.
let's jam.
And we've never ever experienced this in our life. Like, unless there's a stage where we're performing or something, we've never seen this. So we're like, okay, well, you can start because we don't know what you're doing, so just do what you have to do. And he says, okay, he gets the mic and he goes, beat should be like dunk, dunk, tak, dunk, dunk, tak, dunk, dunk, tak, and straight away the drummer's like dunk, dunk, tak, dunk, dunk. And we're like, okay.
Still trying
to understand what the hell's happening. And then he goes, and bass line should be like boom, 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 boom. Straight with the bass guy is like playing boom, boom, boom. Am I thinking, hold on, if we did this, we could produce maybe 50 songs in 1 hour. All you have to go is dum, 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 boom, boom, boom. Where are you actually physically going to do anything? And he's like, no, we're going to compose, we're just composing. And he started making a composition. And we said, okay, sir, just one second. We produced something in the studio. We just want to show you it on the laptop. So we played it, and within 4 seconds he said, we'll compose something fresh and new. So like, okay, let's compose something fresh and new. So we started, and they put it onto a DAT recorder and burnt it onto a CD and gave us it on CD. Whatever he sang and they played. And he said, now take this and produce something. We walked out of that place thinking, what the hell just happened? Like, I thought we was producing a song. This has turned into some mehfil recording session. I don't know what happened. So we took it back to England and we said to Akshay Paji, we're going to try to start something with this. And Akshay Paji said, do what you can with this. In the meantime, I'll just send you what Himesh has done on Rafta Rafta. There's another song called Rafta Rafta. And you guys compose something on that and sing on there.
Wow.
And we ended up singing on the Rafta Rafta song. We changed the composition a little bit here and there, and boom, it became my entry into Bollywood.
But yeah, I mean, again, it was a challenge
and learning process.
Learning process, being open.
You have to keep your mind frame open. Even till today, if I'm walking into a studio, I'm still learning. I'm always going to be
with
learning.
A clean slate.
Yeah, you never ever think that, you know what, you're never think that you know everything. Because the moment you think you know everything, everything's going to end.
Yes.
Always learning constantly. You have to keep learning.
Wow, amazing. I think we can just go on and on with Manj Musik. We definitely gonna have him again.
I'll do one song which was the most powerful song I ever sang, which was Sheran Di Qaum. जित जाइए कदे न हारे जंग विच जद जांदे सारे दुश्मन ते पैंदे पारे खेडन जद खेड पंजाबी. We at the top, we never come down. शेरां दी कौम पंजाबी. रफ्ता रफ्ता देखो देखो क्या हो गया. रफ्ता 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 देखो देखो क्या हो गया. रफ्ता देखो ए रफ्ता.
Hiropanti, of course, Whistle Baja.
Oh my God, how did Whistle Baja go now?
In that you had to kind of, use the whistle, popular tune of Hero. The flute tune of Hero.
Yeah.
Again, it was like a challenge, like, you are going
Hiropanti was something of Sajid Bhai's request. He said, I want you to use, obviously, the flute.
Yeah.
But put it into the song somehow. And we said, okay, theek hai. And it was actually me and Raftar, we were sitting in a hotel. And I said, hold on, I said to Raftar, we need to use the flute in the song. And he goes, Paji, which flute? Which one? And I said, that flute. And he goes, oh, the one that goes like that. And I went, hold on. That's it.
Oh.
We need to use that. That's how we're going to use it. And he says, what do you mean? And I says, we're going to use it as a whistle. Let's whistle it.
Otherwise you would have used the flute.
Yeah. And he said, nahi Paji, we have to use the flute. And I said, no. We're going to use the whistle. Let's use the whistle as the flute. So then when he whistled it in, I whistled it into the laptop and I recorded it in. And he said, Paji, so if it's whistled in, maybe we should make the song based on whistle. Like Whistle Baja, like that. And I went, I like it. Let's do it. So, these ideas,
Such
the way they come.
interesting stories.
It's crazy how and we use the flute right at the beginning, just to give that recap value.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it turns into a whistle. And then when we showed it to Sajid Bhai, he was absolutely he went mental over it. Because he was like, wow, this is so cool. We've used it in a completely different way. You have to be innovative of your style.
Innovative.
But sometimes you don't know where it's going to come from. Like when you're making songs, sometimes the ideas come from just sitting on the toilet. or anywhere. Majority of the ideas come from places where you would never ever think. You sit in a studio and you try to make a song, it doesn't happen. Unless you're in the right environment, in the right, like we could be sitting here and just think of a song right now and boom, it comes. हाय तड़पावे साडी जान कट जावे हाय तड़पावे साडी जान कट जावे तेरा लाल कगरा रातां दी नींद उड़ावे बिलोनी तेरा लाल कगरा बिलोनी तेरा लाल कगरा. That's my newest one, so go and check that out.
Yes, good news.
Thank you.
It has been just amazing
you.
listening to you. We would really want more and more of Manj music in Bollywood, singles, independent music.
I'm around.
Yes, please, amazing. And lots of love to Nindi.
Thank you.
And let's also talk about your son. I think he is also a musician like you.
He's a part-time musician and part-time gamer.
That's cool.
So he loves music. Obviously, he's surrounded with music. He likes making beats. He gets sidetracked by gaming all the time. But if he hears me making music in the studio, he all of a sudden gets influenced and he just goes onto his computer and starts making beats. And believe it or not,
it's in his blood now.
Yeah. He's making some really cool stuff.
Wow.
Which surprises me sometimes, so I just steal his ideas. But he's the youth, he's the new Manj Music, and he's the future. So I'm going to keep pushing him.
That's so amazing. It's been just a fireball of energy. Manj Music, you have really inspired our listeners today with your amazing story. And what is the secret of your fitness? You have been just the same. You watch the first video of RDB and check the latest videos of Manj Music. I think you'll find this dude just the same.
You know what? To be honest, I've gone up and down in weight. I don't know. Maybe people can't see it, but I definitely feel it. But I think fitness-wise, I try to gym as much as I possibly can. I'm using this amazing face cream which just keeps you really young and youthful. I don't know really. I have no idea. Maybe it's in the genes. I think it's the shows, because I'm doing so many shows. I'm just, I'm bouncing around on the stage and performing and traveling, and I get my cardio on the stage.
Yes.
I think it's just important to stay fit.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
And also the youthful spirit in you.
That
just, you know.
Hanging around with so much youth has brought youth in me. That's what's happening.
Amazing. Fantastic. It was amazing to have you on 9XM Soundcast.
Podcast has been amazing. Interview's been amazing. You've been very enlightening and very positive, which is always nice. And we got to talk about a few things that we never spoke about in interviews. So it's been amazing. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much.